Hey everybody! For those of you who don't know me, my name's Danny and I'm an advanced director. So today I want to kind of talk to you guys about building relationships with your guests at parties. And when I say building a relationship, I just mean kind of laying that foundation of them interacting with you inside the party and also personally, which I'll get to. So first off, if you are running parties every week and you want to start building that relationship with your guests, make sure that what you're posting in your party is fun and interactive, and make sure that your posts are engaging. And by that, I mean, don't just post about a product and give a bunch of details about the product and then show a picture. I mean, that's great. But when you add something at the end of that post that draws the guest in and makes them feel like they need to engage in that post, just say it's a post about the waffle puff pan and you give the details on it and you show a picture. At the end of my post, what I would do is say, what would you make in your brand new waffle pan? And because we have a picture that shows that you can make hash browns, the basic waffle, you could do waffle cones. I think I saw someone say that they were doing a grilled cheese in it, which is interesting, but who knows? That could be something that could intrigue one of your guests. And as they're responding in all of these posts, you want to make sure that you're going in and you're engaging with them. Not just liking their post or putting like a one-word answer. When you go in and you're actually like having a conversation, it not only helps the Facebook algorithms that we are slowly becoming more aware of, but you're building that relationship with that guest so they feel like you're not just the consultant, you're actually a person, and you're not just there for the sales, and you're not just there to book a party with them. So when you're engaging with them, make sure to show your personality. I mean, the more they get to know you, the more they're probably going to want to book a party with you, because if they see how much fun they're having in this party, then they're going to want to bring that fun to their friends and to their families. And one thing you could do is, so I know I post questions at the end of all of my posts. And when I say all of them, I'm pretty much posting a question at the end of all of them, because that way I can actually have the host go in and respond to the post as well, which will also help make their guests feel more comfortable, because we all know that host coaching is great and we need the hosts to be engaged so that their guests will be engaged. And the more engagement, the more parties we're going to book, you guys. So what I also do during the party is when I notice there's a super active guest or somebody who even maybe just ordered, I'm friend requesting these people, and when they accept my friend request is when I reach out to them. If they're not going to accept my friend request, then 10 to 1, they probably don't want to be hearing from me. I used to reach out to the people that didn't respond, but I just feel like there's more value in reaching out to those people who are actually accepting our friend requests and wanting to engage with us. Not that you can't, but I just don't. So once I friend request them and they accept my friend request, I'm reaching out. And something I used to do in the past, and kind of I'm rewiring myself, is when they would accept my friend request, I was immediately reaching out and basically right off the bat asking them for a booking. And I've kind of steered away from that recently. And the reason for that is because more and more people are starting to just ignore everything. They'll see it and then they don't respond. And so for me, what I have found super successful recently is when I'm reaching out to people who are accepting my friend requests and they're reading all of my stuff, I reach out and I say something like, hey, Sarah, thank you. I just wanted to reach out and personally thank you for all your participation in Julie's party. I'm having so much fun with you guys this week. How are you enjoying the party so far? Has nothing to do with the booking, right? So this is laying the foundation for them to respond, because if they just think you're reaching out to kind of give them a quick chat, then they're probably going to respond. And from there, you can start asking more questions. If they're enjoying the party, be like, oh, are you having fun with the games? Or even just say something like, I like to get feedback on all my parties. So throughout the party, if you see something you like or see something you don't like, I like feedback, whether it's good or bad. Like, I want to help make everybody's time fun. So there's just certain ways that you can just progress the conversation. And when you're building that relationship, it doesn't take weeks, it doesn't take months, days, hours. I mean, it could literally be as quick as just a few responses back and forth when you see the opportunity to ask them if they would want to host a party. When you're asking them questions, you're diving a little bit deeper into finding what they could benefit from hosting a party. Because if we just ask them for a party, they feel like we're just using them as another transaction. And when we ask questions, we find something from them that they're having maybe a problem with, like say they work a ton of hours a day and don't have enough time to cook. Well, we can offer a solution to that, right? We can say, hey, did you know that we now have something called a quick cooker, and kind of dive into that and give them the information on that. If they're intrigued by it, be like, well, next month or this month or next month, whenever you're trying to get the booking, offer them, say something like, I would love to help you get that for 50% off or even for free as a host, not to mention all the other free and discounted items we could, or not to mention all the amazing host rewards that we offer all of our hosts every day. Just something like that. And then at the end of that, I always ask, is hosting an online party, since I'm all virtual, is hosting an online party something that you would be interested in? By asking a question, they're more apt to answer. If you just leave it at the end of it where there's no question to be answered, then they could just not respond. So by building these relationships, your calendar is going to be way fuller. You're not going to, I feel like I don't work as hard to get bookings when you make it more about what you can help them do than just filling your own calendar. So the other thing I will mention is not just by building the relationship with your guests, but when you're building that relationship with your host, you're not only setting yourself up for a possible recruit, but they will also be more apt to help you book parties off of their show. Even if they're not wanting to join, you could ask them, hey, like, would you be willing to help me book 3 parties off of your party? I'll even throw in an extra gift for you, just simple ways like that. And the more fun that everybody's having at these parties, the more engaged everyone is, the more they feel like they're connecting with you as a real person instead of just someone who's selling them something or getting them to try to join your team, or just all these things that most direct sales companies do. You are going to get a ton of results. So for the homework, I will also post this in the comments and everything and give you guys words. But my challenge for you guys is to reach out to at least 5 of your active guests. And I say at least because, let's be honest, if we're running 1 or 2 parties, there's way more potential there. Send them a friend request. And as soon as they accept the friend request, reach out to them and try using, and I'll give you the words in the comments, but try using the words that I give you and see how it goes. And screenshot the conversations with your upline. That is very important. Send screenshots, because screenshots help us learn. And if we don't know how to respond to the person and we send our upline a screenshot, they could very well help you seal the deal with a booking. So yes, 5 active guests, go out, friend request them, and send us screenshots. And I hope you guys learned something valuable today. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.